Hey y'all, and welcome to episode 4 of the Open House Challenge. We just finished our 4th week out with 20 open houses out of 50 done by the end of the year. Now, before we jump into the homes and the areas that they're in, I wanted to talk about two quick things. One, since we've started this, the channel has gained 4 subscribers, so I wanted to say thank you to everyone who has been watching and engaging with the videos. I create this content kind of as a passion project, just hopefully to connect with you and to bring you valuable information about the homes and the areas that they're in. The other part, you'll notice that the thumbnail to this video is a little different. So again, I'm kind of playing with the longer YouTube videos. A little more goes into those. So I kind of wanted to address that. So that may change here and there, back and forth, just kind of playing around with it. But if anyone has any ideas or any suggestions, please comment them on the videos. So without further ado, let's jump into the first house that we sat twice this week, which was 176 Crooked Cedar Way in Pendleton, South Carolina. This home is listed by Lauren Queen with the Lake Kiwi Homes team at Keller Seneca, and at the time of recording is listed for sale at $306,000. This is a 3-bed, 2.5-bath home and was actually my favorite so far during the open house challenge. It is located in the subdivision of the Falls at Meehan in Pendleton, sitting just inside the city limits. Pendleton is a small town situated between the college town of Clemson and Anderson, South Carolina, and has seen a lot of growth in the recent years coming off of Clemson. It is conveniently located close to Highway 28, which can get you to Interstate 85 in just minutes from downtown Pendleton, which is a small, historic town square. Some reasons this is one of my favorite homes in the challenge is the easy flow through the home, the fact that the primary is on the main floor, and the manageable yard space that still gives you room to stretch out. The home was built in 2015 and has approximately 1,675 square feet, which for me is just enough to be able to have my own space, but also easy to clean. I love the fact that the garage enters into the mudroom where the washer and dryer is, and it also enters into the dining area that is just off of the primary, so that I can go straight to bed after a long day of open houses. The primary is large yet comfortable with a tray ceiling, walk-in closet, and an ensuite with a walk-in shower. The second floor has the other 2 bedrooms that share a bathroom, and it is also where the bedroom is that has the balcony, which I would use as my office. And I love a good porch, balcony, patio, because that is a space for me to be able to people watch, and I love people watching. Meehan HOA provides for lawn maintenance of all the homes, sidewalks, and street lights. They also have a swimming pool, playground, and walking trails. For this home, the monthly HOA dues are $110.50. Again, this is my favorite home so far in the challenge, and I just absolutely love the balcony, and I believe that's what has sold me on it so far. Before we move on to the next house that we sat twice this week, I do ask that you please consider liking and subscribing to the channel if you are liking the content. Also, if you'd like to leave any suggestions for how I can improve the videos, that would be greatly appreciated. The next house that we sat was 409 Plantation Road in Seneca, South Carolina. This home is listed by Sorrel Hoover at Keller Williams Clemson. It is a 3-bed, 2-bath home that at the time of recording is listed for sale at $265,000. Now this home does need some TLC, but would be perfect as an investment property or even a first-time home for anybody willing to put the elbow grease into it. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath home that sits in the Bayshore Estates subdivision and has no HOA. This home is close to Highway 123, which can take you into the city of Seneca or into the city of Clemson. It has a split floor plan with the primary on one side and the other 2 bedrooms on the other side, and the ensuite in the primary has a walk-in shower and a jetted tub along with a walk-in closet. In the hallway, right behind the fireplace, is the laundry room, and then you have another full bath and 2 bedrooms. Seneca is another charming small town, though bigger than Pendleton, and every year they hold an event called Jazz on the Alley from April through October on Thursdays, where you can connect with the community, enjoy local food, and listen to live music. The kitchen in this home is open to the dining space, has plenty of storage space with a pantry, and there are stairs to the finished basement right off of the dining area. One of the outstanding features of this home is the wooded 1.74 acres that it sits on, offering tons of privacy. Not to mention this back deck that you can step out onto and be in the middle of the trees, surrounded by nature. The finished basement has access to the 2-car garage that has tons of room for storage. You could also use this finished basement as a rec room or possibly even add walls and maybe even a bathroom to turn it into another bedroom. This home could make a perfect first-time home for those willing to put the TLC into it, or it could even make a great rental. Last but not least, we did our 19th and 20th open house at 415 Serena Circle in Anderson, South Carolina. This home is listed by Amy Wilson at Keller Williams Clemson and is a 2-bed, 2-bath home that at the time of recording is listed for sale at $419,900. Now this is my second favorite home that I've come across in this challenge. It has such beautiful updates with the luxury vinyl plank flooring, and you can kind of tell too that there's so much natural light in this home that it actually wasn't my friend while trying to record clips of the home. Now the first bedroom is at the front of the house, and both bedrooms have their own en-suites. Now the second bedroom that I would probably use as the primary has a door that goes out to the back deck, and its ensuite has a walk-in shower. Broadway Lake is approximately 300 acres with a max depth of just over 22 feet and an average depth of just under 6 feet. There is also a website called friendsofbroadwaylake.org that posts about local community events. Anderson County Parks Department manages the public access points for the lake. Broadway Lake Commission is a community organization dedicated to the lake's management and preservation. Now, my favorite room in the home is this heated and cooled sunroom that has a gorgeous view of the lake and more than likely where I would set up my office. There's also access from the sunroom in from the dining area to the covered section of the back deck with stunning views of the lake. This home to me just offers a retreat from everyday life where you can sit and relax, or you could use it as an investment property because it is currently an Airbnb as well. Talk a little bit about how the challenge is going. We've had 17 buyers come through our open houses since we began the challenge. 7 of those buyers we've been able to stay in touch with and provide resources and get them to the next step in their home search process. The other buyers either already had agents representing them or they were kind of just browsing the market, see what was there, and didn't really want to take the next steps in their home search. Now, the hardest part is still collaborating with agents, and it's not in a bad way. It's just making sure that we keep constant communications. Things change. Some homes that we plan to have open houses at have fallen through. So we're making sure that we're communicating with them, making sure they understand the process of how we're doing our open houses. And we want to make sure that we're respecting them in their listings. So if you have any questions or if there's anything that I can help you with, please feel free to text me. It's the best way to get in touch with me. If it's a number I don't recognize, I usually won't answer the phone call, but my contact information is always in the description. Next week, we have 4 open houses, and I will see y'all there.